How we doing, everyone? It's a good day, isn't it? It's always a good day. There's always something to get better at, always something to improve. And I think that's the richest form of dopamine, you know? If we're gonna look back at how far we've come, I'm sure we've all had a point in our lives where we used to sit down, scroll for hours, or play video games, or just do bullshit that wasted our time. And now we're kind of looking back and realizing, man, I've replaced all these shitty habits I used to do with things that is actually gonna push my life forward. And in a way, this can be very addicting. Like, I'll be honest, it's like a good addicting, but if not balanced and not strategically planned, in a way it can be bad. Like, everything within moderation is good, but when you start, I guess, how do I say it? Like forcing your way through the process or forcing your way through the things you're supposed to do, that's when it can have a negative impact on you. And that's what kind of inspired this video. We all need to hear this. I don't know if someone hasn't told you this, but I will, man. I make videos like this daily. My name's Steph. I make videos real authentic, and I just like to talk about mindset, discipline, all that pretty shit you hear on social media. But always be reflective and talk to you like we're actually having a conversation, you know? This channel was inspired when I was a kid and I was in a really shit time. And all I wanted was somebody to kind of connect with me in a way I needed to. And I hope this channel can do that for you. And if you enjoy a video like this, please consider subscribing, because I try to do this every single day and get better just like you. So here's the essence of this video, man. And it's, you don't need to do everything at once. You know, for me, I don't know about you, but I like things to happen now. I like to go in, I like to go all in. I like to have everything sorted now so I can just go in and just attack it full throttle. Whether it's my dreams, my goals, you name it. We've all been there. And I would say at the start it feels pretty good, because, you know, when you're a baby and anything you do in life, you're gonna have any kind of progression, because whether a mistake or whether you perform well the first time, it's still a fair bit amount of progress. But I feel like when you're in the routine for a while, it can kind of start to get a bit stressful. And if there's one thing I've learned throughout my life so far, it's you don't need to do everything at once. You don't. I know on social media, or I know you feel like everyone you see nowadays, whether it's your friends or just people you look up to, feel like, man, they have this perfect schedule, they have all these things they're doing in life. I just wish I could do that as well. Like, I wish I could hit the gym first thing in the morning, come home, like have breakfast, hit the gym, do this, do that, and have a really nice structured day. But I'll be honest with you, everything has a format and a system to it. And to be honest, everyone is different. Like for me, I was stressing out recently that, you know, my semester, if you've been keeping up on my channel, is coming up in a month and a half. And I have a lot of stuff that I thought I would have gotten done by now that I didn't. And it stresses me out, because I feel like, man, I need to up my game. I need to have this done now. I need to have this done in my day. I need to have this done in my day. And it needs to happen today and get it done. And you know what? I just don't think that's a good way to go about it, because that's only going to lead to burnout. And if anything, it'll actually make you regress. So if you're going to take any message from this video, you don't need to do everything at once. Just simple doing one thing a day, whether it's going to work or going to the gym, or maybe 2 things a day. You know, you don't have to have this day fully stacked. You just need small steps, small disciplined actions and decisions. And I promise you, those things add up. Like I'll use the gym. That's a very popular analogy. When you first start the gym, you feel like you need to know all the training plans. You need to know how to use the machines. You need to know how to lift the weight properly. You think you need to have everything perfectly structured when you first start. But if you just simply start and just figure it along the way you go and learn throughout the process, don't rush the process. Learn through it and make mistakes. Before you know it, you're going to actually start seeing progression, and you're going to start seeing improvement. And in a couple amount of time, you're going to be where you want to be, simply because every day with small, dedicated, disciplined steps, actions, and decisions, and they pushed you further, you know? And that's because you didn't force it. You didn't do everything at once. You just took a small step, and that momentum carried throughout the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And you know how it adds up little by little? And before you know it, you're where you want to be. Not, okay, I need to have something big to get done. I'm gonna stack it again. You know, if you're a baby in something, you can't take giant steps forward. It's always small, progression and gradual, and over time you can build those steps, and then before you know it, then you can take those giant leaps because you've built that. You've trained your nervous system, you trained your discipline, you've trained all of it, and then before you know it, you're exactly where you want to be. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Don't do everything once. Don't try to force everything in your life. You're not going to be perfect the first time you do something. You're not going to be perfect even the millionth time you do something. But as long as you take steps to improve every single day, I promise you, my friend, that's all that matters. And that's what I wanted to say in this video. I don't know who this needed to help, but I did hope this reached you at the right time. As always, my friend, I will see you in the next video. Again, please consider subscribing. I'm really trying to build an army of ambitious warriors like me and yourself. And I will definitely see you in the next one. Have a good day, my friend.